Good morning. Yes, it's a bright day in the neighborhood.
Welcome back to Torres Journeys. As the sun graces us with its warmth, today on Torres Journeys, we bid farewell to the enchanting Whistler Village. Our day unfolds in Vancouver, where we soak in the sunshine, and we connect with a couple that we first met back in Bali in 2020, now living here in Vancouver. Julie and I indulge in a delightful lunch in the scenic Stanley Park, followed by a leisurely stroll in the charming West End of Vancouver. Their journey continues south through the picturesque landscapes of Washington State, bringing us to Salem, Oregon for a restful night. Our adventure takes us further into the heart of Oregon as we crisscross the Cascades and into Central Oregon to explore the Cascade Highway around the area known as Sun River. We end the day back in the city of Bend, Oregon, a high desert city I once lived in back in 1997 to 1998. Today's episode is packed with many adventures, crisscrossing the Pacific Northwest, highlighting the scenery, the mountains, and the high desert. And you guessed it, all on today's episode of Torres Journeys.
We have arrived back to Whistler. We're in Lynn something. So I'm just gonna grab our sunglasses out real quick, and we stopped off for a quick restroom break, and of course more coffee, Starbucks. All right, Julia, our coffee break. What'd you order?
I ordered hazelnut latte and a mocha frappuccino for you.
Yep, that's the best thing to order at Starbucks.
The Lynn Suspension Bridge, just outside of Vancouver, is an engineering masterpiece that was built in 2011. The bridge spans the Lynn Canyon and is 50 meters above the waters below. The views are incredible, nestled inside the forest with the sound of birds and the wild river below. This lush rainforest is the best part. While visiting the suspension bridge won't cost you a dime, parking is challenging, so expect that. So if you're up for a mix of nature, adrenaline, and some architectural genius, make sure to check out the Lynn Suspension Bridge and give yourself some time to go hiking and enjoy lunch at the cafe near the entrance. Next, we ride over to Stanley Park in Vancouver. Stanley Park is larger than New York Central's park, with over 1,000 acres of natural beauty, with scenic seawalls, totem poles, and even a miniature train. This is where Julie and I will have lunch and meet up with our friends here in Stanley Park.
All right, so we are here in Stanley Park at the tea house. And we get these little seats right here outside in the beautiful sun. So two of our friends are still going to come here, and so I'm not going to record all of that. But we're going to get something to eat here, relax, maybe walk around and enjoy the afternoon in the sunshine while Vancouver still has it. All right, well, that was great. Right behind me is the tea house. It's a nice area. A little bit busy, so you can do reservations. Our friends were delayed. They had to do something. So Julie's back inside, so I thought I'd come out here and show you the view. Yeah. Now everyone knows this city is surrounded by mountains. You can go, actually they say you can go golfing to skiing all in a day. Mountain biking just an hour and a half north. I mean, this place is just awesome. That's probably why everyone wants to come here. Being expensive, it's just as expensive as Miami from the rent and everything. So yeah, but it's beautiful. It absolutely is beautiful on a sunny day like today.
We enjoyed our time meeting our friends Tom and Annetta. We are now in the area known as West End, here in Vancouver. Stopping off for a quick walk around before heading south to meet up with our host. The clear skies and perfect summer weather make it tempting to bask in the sunshine as much as possible. West End is characterized by its vibrant atmosphere, features notably landmarks such as Davie Street and the picturesque English Bay. This neighborhood is renowned for its cultural diversity, offering a unique blend of experiences, from charming cafes to scenic spots like Nelson Park. West End stands out as a captivating destination within the city. We located a parking garage for the motorcycle, and with that, walked towards the waterfront to take pictures, and just for a moment, take it all in, much as we can in just 10 minutes.
All right, so we found parking, and now we're downtown running. All right. Oh, this is a very famous landmark here. Look at the planes flying out there. Vancouver Convention Center. Well, it's a cool little city for sure. It's nice. It's like Hong Kong though, because you have like an island or water over there everywhere. It's really cool. All right, Yulia, where are we going?
Oh, we're just walking around. We don't have a destination yet.
As we wrap up our time in Vancouver, bidding farewell to Stanley Park and all the incredible sights across Canada, it hits me. Home is just hours away in Oregon. Revisiting familiar places triggers memories and emotions. But that's a story for another day. We've got one more night in Canada, so let's make it count.
Well, good morning. We are here at Julia's favorite place every morning where we start off. But we are about 20 minutes away from crossing the border into Washington State. We'll be going down to Salem today. So about 330 miles or about 6 to 7 hours. Last night we stayed with a bunch of bikers, really nice people. Had dinner ready for us. It was really nice of them. But we got up early this morning got out of there so we could have extra time getting across the border earlier in the morning. So we did leave about 8 o'clock. So I think it's about 8:45, and I'm getting a little excited. Anytime you go home, you get a little excited and a little nervous. But we're staying with a friend tonight, Allison, and so it'll be good to see her again. Here Yulia is. You ready for today's 330 miles?
40.
340? That sounds like a yes then.
Here I opted for the Peace Arch Crossing, the most western checkpoint from Vancouver into Washington. At this point, Julie and I felt a sense of completion. However, before we parked the motorcycle, there's one last thing to do. Cross the United States of America. Our adventure doesn't end here. It just continues on.
So we're back in America at Costco, where I can finally get my mocha drink again. Julie can get her chicken bake again, but they don't do foil, they don't do ice.
Well, probably because we're in Washington and it's still cold.
While it's hard to film everything that happens off the motorcycle, we did meet up with our friend Allison and attend a summer's evening festival. That evening, we enjoyed sharing our stories with Allison, who I might say just loved how crazy Julie and I are for doing such an adventure. I do appreciate others that can see how crazy we are, but we seem to never notice it. As we depart the state's capital of Salem and head over to the visit places in Central Oregon, a place I called home for about 3 years, it's always exciting to return to a place and see what has changed. Much has changed along this route. Forest fires. This scenic highway was once covered in trees so thick that it was impossible to see the mountains over the river. Now passing through here, it breaks my heart to see the trees are gone. But time will have to work its magic and bring them all back. have crossed the Cascade Mountain Range, and we have arrived to the high desert city of Sisters. This quaint town has transformed into the vibrant scene you see here today. It's named after the nearby mountains, the Three Sisters. It's just a 30 to 45 minute ride, depending on traffic, and will be in Bend, Oregon. The journey through these changing landscapes never ceases to amaze anyone. This is the one thing that you cannot sense, is the temperatures. It's a dry heat, and it's about 95 degrees. It's hot. We have reached Bend. Here we are crossing over the Deschutes River, where you can see many locals floating the river. Julie and I did have lunch at Chick-fil-A. The only Chick-fil-A in Oregon, I might add. And now we're off to see the Cascade Highway. The Cascade Lake Scenic Byway is also known as the Cascade Highway. It's a stunning route in Central Oregon that takes travelers on a scenic journey around the majestic Mount Bachelor. Here are some facts about the Cascade Highway. First is its location. The Cascade Lake Scenic Byway loops through the Deschutes National Forest, offering breathtaking views of the Cascade Range and the serene Cascade Lakes. Second, you see Mount Bachelor. The highway provides panoramic views of Mount Bachelor, one of the major peaks in the Cascade Range. It's a popular destination for outdoor enthusiasts, especially skiers and snowboarders in the winter. Third, the Cascade Lakes. The Byway is named after numerous Cascade lakes that dot the landscape. These pristine lakes include Sparks Lake, Elk Lake, and Homer's Lake. They offer opportunities for fishing, kayaking, and other water activities. The fourth is the recreation. The area is a haven for outdoor activities, offering hiking and biking trails, as well as camping spots. Visitors can explore the beauty of the Deschutes National Forest and experience the diverse ecosystems along the route. And also, number 5, the volcanic landscape. The landscapes showcase the volcanic origins of the region, with lava flows and geological formations telling the story of the area's volcanic history. And number 6, the wildlife. The Cascade Highway provides a chance to encounter diverse wildlife, include various bird species, deer, and possible even glimpses of larger mammals such as elk. And number 7, seasonal changes. The route's scenery undergoes dramatic changes with the seasons, from vibrant wildflowers in the summer to snow-covered landscapes in the winter, making it a year-round destination. And number 8, the Outdoor Adventure Hub, Bend, Oregon. It serves as a gateway to the Cascade Lakes Scenic Byway, providing a hub for outdoor enthusiasts seeking recreation and exploration in the surrounding natural beauty. So, exploring the Cascade Highway is a captivating journey through the natural wonders of Central Oregon, offering a rich tapestry of geological features, scenic landscapes, and outdoor adventures. Here we are arriving back to Bend, coming in from the south. We did stop off at Sun River, but the heat is just too much. Being fully dressed in motorcycle gear, it becomes too much to film standing around in 95 plus heat. I am now taking Julia to Pilot Butte, a lookout point in the heart of Bend that will offer us both panoramic views of the Cascade Mountain Range.
We are on Powell Butte in Bend, Oregon. So Julia, where were you this morning?
Well, we started from Salem, Oregon.
No, not Salem. As Allison would say.
West Salem.
West Salem.
Yes. And the ride was pretty good here. It was hot, but we stopped at Chick-fil-A. We've been waiting for it for like 8,000 miles.
Yeah. So yes, right. We took Highway 220 into like 120 or something like that over the pass and on into Bend. But it was a long, hot ride, and a lot of the trees had gotten burnt along the roadway to where the forest was kind of just gone. And I just remember that used to be such a beautiful, beautiful drive because the trees would come right to the road, cover the river, and boy, forest fires can really devastate a place. But as we got higher into the mountains, the trees came back and the forest came back, and it was beautiful. Well, it's been a clear day today, as you can see. We have the Three Sisters over here, and we have Mount Bachelor over here. You can see all the way to Mount Hood, which is straight out there. It's starting to get a little hazy because of the heat and the smoke. It was clear earlier, but it's about 5 o'clock right now.
Yes, and after lunch, Jesse took me for a tour closer to the mountains.
Yeah, actually we went around Mount Bachelor on the backside, came in through Sun River, and then came up 97 back to Bend right here. And now we're gonna head north to Redmond, where my aunt is, stay the night there, get caught up on some things and chit chat. And so I think you've seen enough of Bend to get an idea of what's here and the area, and definitely of what the heat can do in the summer. Boy, there was a lot of people in the rivers and lakes. I mean, there was thousands of people downtown in the river. I forget what the river's called, but there was thousands of people floating the river. And then we went by every campsite from Stanton to all these different lakes. There was stand-up paddleboarders, just people on boats. I mean, it's an active area. So if you're going to come here and you think, just head out anytime, you'll be surprised there's sometimes no parking next to the lakes, especially in the high Cascades.
And the weekend as well.
It's Saturday.
Yeah.
That's true. That's definitely true. So we'll give you guys some shots of what we saw today, and so from there we're gonna get back on our bike here, and we're gonna head to see my aunt, and I think we're gonna stop off at Abby's Pizza tonight. I haven't had Abby's for a very long time.
Since 2019.
Yeah, Abby's was founded in Roseburg, Oregon, and it was bought out, and now it's franchised out. Not franchised, but it's blossomed to be kind of like a Northwest restaurant. But it was originally in Roseburg, and that's where we grew up on pizza. That's all pizza we know. So we'll do that, and other than that, I think it's time to cool down. It was about 97, almost 100 degrees dry heat today.
But it's gonna get to lower 50s tonight. I checked the weather.
It gets down in the 30s.
I checked the weather, and it's gonna go down to 50s.
Okay. So yeah, we'll get on the motorcycle and zip on out of here. Like my hair part. Yeah, thought so. All right, good for now.
We're just gonna go to Starbucks for breakfast because Chick-fil-A is not open on Sundays.
On the next episode of Tourist Journeys, we kick off the day at Starbucks, ensuring Julia's coffee fix. We then head south on Highway 97, veering off onto Highway 138 to explore the majestic Crater Lake. Check out this heart-stopping drone shot. Nearly lost the drone, but the views are worth it. We reminisce about Julia's first visit to Crater Lake back in 2019. Heading west to Roseburg, we beat the summer heat by cooling off in the chilly North Umpqua River. Trust me, that water is iced cold. Finally, we reach Roseburg, my hometown. So, keep following adventures here on Torres Journeys.